Alright, I've launched Logic. In this case, I'm going to select Software Instrument, Multimbral. I'm going to put in 4 parts. Make sure that you don't open the library, because if you do that, it'll automatically load an instrument, and we don't want that. So we're going to create my musical keyboard out of here. And notice that I've created 4 instruments of the same name. In this case, I'm going to click on Instrument 1, and I'm going to go to my Instrument menu here. And I have Garritan loaded on this computer, so I'm going to go down to AU Instruments. In this case, Garritan, Area Player, Stereo. And yours is going to differ depending on what you have loaded in here. The area thing will pop up, and so from here I'm going to select Instant Orchestra, and I'm just going to do this quick. So I'll put in Celeste, I'll put in harpsichord. I'm just going to load some instruments in. You get the idea. So octave strings, etc., etc. So now when I click on these, so these are loaded. I'll load 4 because I did it in the tutorial for 4. We'll go brass. We'll go big brass octaves. All right. So that's loaded in. So you can see I have 4 instruments on MIDI channels 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, next thing I have to do is label my instrument. So if I go up to here, double click, I will label this. I forgot what I loaded in there. Celeste, I don't know. Alright, so it's loaded in. If I click on this, I can actually hear my Celeste. Just very quiet. Have to be up a different octave, that's why. So there it is. Okay. Now, if you'll also notice that over here in the inspector, it's still called Instrument 1, so I'm going to change that to Celeste. And also, if you notice in the inspector, when you go track, it's now MIDI channel 1. So Logic has actually separated these into different MIDI channels. So if I go to 2, you notice the area player is still loaded down here, and now I'm in MIDI channel 2. So I forgot what instrument I loaded in there, but you get the idea. Launch it. Okay, harpsichord. So I can just label this harpsichord. Let's do and I want to make sure I change it over here too, just for need the 1 in there, but you notice that now this is in MIDI channel 2. So when I record these in, the instruments will sound on their own tracks. And so there's a quick and easy way to set up a multi-timbral instrument in Logic.